BPMN today, and we start using tools. I heard before we continue. I hope everybody are sign into that link I share, right? Let me just know. Yeah, good. Yeah. All right. Today, I just want to give I think since we are all literate in this field. I like to tell people why are we using something. We want to use the tools. They call it BPMN and different brand. It's just like toothpaste, close up. There's close up. There's Oral B, and all of that. But it's called uh BPMN as limited. Okay. No, nobody can tell me it's not download. That's what I'm saying, right? Corner, I've said, you guys, if anybody have questions, I say you should ask. You don't come to the meeting and start asking the same, what I've said earlier. Guys, it's not encouraging. I just need to tell you. If you ask question, someone asked question today, as in some minutes to this class, and I responded immediately. Shows that, yeah, if I could, it's an email. You need one thing you need to be doing is that you check your email. You can't apply. Like some people reaching out to me after 2 weeks we started the class and saying, the class I want to join. They didn't see the email. I was like, wow, are you serious? But let me not go there today. BPMN is just a diagram. You meet a doctor, you want to tell you this is their process, just like what you guys are documented. You want to show them in a better way and tell them this is it. You move from A, B, C, C, and it's just a diagram to show us graphical. The language that everybody understand is art. Everybody. Chinese understand this thing. Art. Let's say this cup. The way you call it may be different from the way I will call it. All right, but everybody understand art. That's the universal language, and that's why we prefer going diagram or visual, just to make sure that these guys this is what you're saying. You remember our first class when the customer wants a tire swing and everybody and he's doing something else. You remember? Yeah. And that's why you need to, and we all agree then that that is because they did not validate it, they did not put in a virtual, or not well explained, and that's what we are doing now. You need to fully explain what you guys want to talk about. All right, it's just something like this, just a sequence. Just let me not bug you guys with much of, but the diagram once you get to is just so big. But why do we need it? We need standardized process, just for normal one. And guess what? You can use PowerPoint also. You can use PowerPoint, anything, but you need to know how to use the tools. That's why when you see your job description as business analyst, you see these tools. It's called the tools I share with you guys is called Lucid Charts. And there's another one, VCO. There's Drop.io. Just like I said, close up or a B. But you can, as long as you can know how to use the what it connotes, and you are good to go. What I know how to use more is, what am I using now? There's one I'm using in my office now. It's called Glyphy diagram. But as long as you know how to use it, means the same thing all through, just color, ratio, or difference. But why do we need it? It improve communication, increase efficiency, detail and less complexity, process visualization, standard notation. That's why we need it. You see, when we start using it now, you see, and then we have different type of it. We have events. Guys, just need to note very well at this stage that you need to understand what this means, because if you use this one where you're supposed to use this one, person will not understand, or your technical team will not understand. You are not only communicating to people that don't understand business analysis or technical, you are communicating to those that understand technical also. If you are sending it to me now, I'll tell you, you don't know what you are saying. All right, but let's just pay attention. That's what I'm trying to call out now. Someone want to join the call, and then it's hard for me. I don't know how to go. I'm seriously, and that's why I encourage people to join early. I'm seriously, I don't know how to. All right, let's see if we can admit him. Yeah, I think that's a person that I recall last week, but that's up to them. Yeah, I think you guys can see show my screen anyway. You can see my screen, right? Yeah, this is start. Just like the word start, this is how it looks like. Very tiny cycle, and it may not have start there. You need to put this start by yourself. We'll do it now. It's not hard. This one too is intermediate, meaning that you are the middle of your process, and this thing is used to do process map. We call it process map. You guys, when you start googling process map, you see some intermediate at the middle of your process. There's intermediate. You just do this sign. Oh God. All right. And this is end. When you finish your process, you just end it. You just put the zero, this circle, and you end it there. All right. These are events. You can see just like standard start, stop, immediate. And then the next one will be the next one will be activities. We have different type of activities. We have, and it's called, oh, I didn't put sub process. We have what we call under activity. We have tax and sub process. Yeah, so can you come again? Who put the question? Let me see. Is the process map the same as yeah, it's the same as process flow. Yeah, it is. Thank you. What else? Yeah, now we have tax, and we have, let me start with tax. Tax is just a single unit of work in the flow. Single unit. Make payment, that's tax. Insert password, that's tax. All right, tax. And we have different types of tax. All right, we have user tax, which is make payment, which is login. Anything you do with the aid of system or technology is user tax. We have manual tax. I went to post office. I post my mail to MTN by post office. Going there is user tax. We can have something like user tax in our process map, because initially, let's say, which one? Yeah, like someone that want to do, I think Harriet want to do last suit that want to do Harriet that want to do last suit. When we get to, as at now, they write it down. Those are manual tax. You say when admitting new patient, collection of card, these are manual tax. You show it so that I can know that this, what they do, or this process, or how they do this activity is manually. That's why it is. I hope I'm making sense. I just want you guys to get it, because this is one of the basic. Just let me know. Good. All right, we now have service tax. Service tax is automated. Let's say, direct debit. You guys, there is direct debit. There's, let's say, yeah, when you set your phone to, what's that thing called now, to load, to upgrade by 23 a.m. or 11 p.m. in the night, so that when you are saying, that's automated tax. That's it. And then we have script tax, maybe executed automatically by, maybe you running a script. But these are less common one. But the most common one is the tax, the user tax, the manual tax, the automation, the service tax, and we have this business rules tax. Let's say, what's business rules in terms of, maybe business rule in terms of MTN. Now there's a standard rule, there's a process in there, there's a business rule they follow, and then it goes, I don't know how to put that now. MTN, let's say MTN, when you join MTN, or if MTN want to do something, there's a business rule that needs to go to the CLC. If it's, I think some people use that word. You must sign it before starting. Thank you, I didn't care. If it's this threshold, everybody have threshold. Like, let's say if it's 100 threshold, Ademola can take you. If it's I have students that are 200 threshold, now it needs to go to my oga. That's business rule. That's that's standard rule. That's something like that. And we have receive and send tax. Receive mean that when you input your password, now it send it to whosoever is sending it, on MTN or on Access app. It send it. That sending, you need to show it that it goes also. And when it comes back, let's say you buy something on Jumia, at the final stage you make payment, it send it and confirm your payment and return back other confirmation. These are where we use this thing. Yeah, but I think that's that about that. But we have something called sub process. Maybe I don't want to bother you that now. I missed it on this, but I can show you how it works. It's just like, let's say, sub process is just a process within a process. Yeah, that's it. Instead of making the process long from here to Yanopaja, you just cut it and say you link it, just link it into it, that if you want to see what goes on here, let's say you sign let's say login, let's say I go on my app, I download my app on iOS, or Android, what's it called, Google Play, and then once I download it, it asks me if I want to register or sign up, and I say registration. You see, if that registration, you can register, and it takes you and tell you to put user first name, second name, all those username, password, be telling you to, all those things are process also. You can see registration now has like 18 under it. And me, I just want to show registration, but I need to show you guys also this is what it entails in registration, because you can't assume it. And that's what I will just use that. When you click on that registration, it takes you to the sub process. Under registration, you see this sub. That's just like English said. I think that makes sense. Yeah, I believe myself. That makes sense. And we have something we call gateway. This is just the basic. We'll do it now. Very simple, but you need to understand it. If you don't understand it, it will mess you up. This is the difference when you submit an assignment. If I give you any, it is different. I know that you do it or you don't do it. And when you go for interview, simple question I will ask you. Once I ask you, I don't want to waste my 1 hour, speaking with you. I just have some simple questions. If you can't answer it, I'll just let you go. And that's why you need to know why. Like the bricklayers, they don't know why they do the block, or they measure the tape. They just know, this one I've been doing it 20 years. No, yeah, this one for tech you can do that, but you need to know why. Why are we doing it? Why do you know why? But it's civil engineer, know why we put a square peg there and why we know. I think you guys understand. All right, we have something we call gateway. Gateway is like just like gateway state. Is that you go right or left, or there's a junction, there's a decision. You call decision. Some people call it decision. In process man, they call decision. Let's say in that case of I have downloaded my app, it's asking me sign in or register, or that gateway is option. You can't just force me to sign in. What about if I have, you can't force me to register. What about if I have my password and username? You can see it now. That's why you give customer option, and that's why you are showing it your process. You need to show it as or gateway. Let me not say or, because there are different type of it. And then we have gateway, and these are gateway on my screen. We have what we call exclusive. You just one part. You can only follow one part. Okay, you can say you sign in or register. You can see very simple, and this is how it looks like. It takes me time to put this thing together. We have inclusive. Don't let it disturb you. Just understand it as X. This one is X, this one is 0. I be O mean inclusive. Don't bother, just understand this one. X means one part. Is either this one or that one. Yes or no? Who can't see my screen? Someone say you can't see my screen. Can you all see my screen? Someone should talk, I beg. Yeah, they can see my screen. So all right, thank you. Sorry, I can't. Thank you. Okay, let's proceed. And then O means one or more part. Someone is joining now after 40 minutes. Jerry did not join the last call, and he or she submitted the assignment. I've feed him back, sorry. And then we have all part. We can have parallel. Let's say parallel means that I want to make payment. I'm at the payment stage. Google Pay, Power Pay, Money Point, everything. I can use no condition. Everything runs, it runs simultaneously. There's no option. There's no or. You can't force me to use Google Pay or Power Pay. You have options. Everything leads to it. Everything works together. Maybe I'll look for another example. I can't remember it now. Everything flow together to the next one, to the next process or next task. You guys don't forget that. And we have event based. Event based is that maybe something happen when, let's say, at every 15 minutes something must trigger timer. That's just event based. But these are not common things. But the main common one is this 1, 2, 3. But just need to tell you guys so that when you see it, and then you know that you've seen it. And we have this complex one. Complex also is not common. It's very complex. Like it was very complex. when you are handling very very complex synchronization. But the fact that but the good thing is that you don't want to make your process more complex. All right, I just put it there so that you guys know, that guy did not tell us there's something like that too. I know some of you are doing research. I see some people doing personal research. I see the language they use in their assignment, and I see that they are doing some personal research. And then so that you don't feel like there's complex, but you don't want to make it complex. Why making it complex when I can make it simple? And we have exclusive event based, means that use only in start event. First, if yes, it must be at the beginning. This is different from that one that, let's say, at every 24 hours or how many 30 days WhatsApp upgrade or be update. You know what I mean? That one is event based. That's that. And we have association. Okay, I think you guys just need to understand this also. We have this association. Association means connecting objects. These are objects that use to link one things together. Because one thing you need to know also is that two things you need to know is that you move from left to right mostly from process map or process flow, left to right. And again, you make sure that those things does not we'll get there now, doesn't cross each other. You want to make it simple and neat as possible. I can give some feedback. Some presentation are very very neat, and I like it for them. Where are we? And we have message flow. Message is it cannot be used within the simple. Okay, this one is just okay. Maybe I should start from sequence. Let me start from sequence. Is just the normal one. You use it everywhere. You just use it to move around. Association is you use it to link other like what I showed you the first class when I show use case. I'll show you guys also, but just understand what maybe I'll explain better there. We have actor. Actor can mean you, me, organization, can mean system, can mean anything. I'll show you guys also. And we have this message association. Association is link as well, link object annotation. That's linking. When you are linking database and system, anything outside the swim lane. And we have this one. You use it for pull to pull. Maybe you are communicating from a system MTN to Glow or something like that. But I'll show you more now. And we have this thing. We have something called pull, and we have called swim lane. It's called swim lane. This one is container. Once you get there, you just use it as container. And this one is swim lane. This is where you put the process. It will go this way. You can have multiple of it. And this one also is, I'll show you guys now how it looks like. And we have data objects. This can be your database. Anything can be your database. And we can have tests. I'll show you how to write on it also. I think that's all about the class. I think I can move to what is it called? I can move to just for us to demonstrate it. Any question before we go? Be free. Just let's ask the question. If you have any. If you don't have, there's no point. But if you have, let's see. Okay. Oh, I think I'm a good teacher. Feeling myself then. Sorry. Alright, where are we now? Okay. Let's go to the guys. You guys, if you have that stuff now, you need to put it up and I'll just I'll show you guys how to go about it, and then we can actually go. All right. I'll share my screen again now, and then we can do it together. I think that the Lucy chart is free. You can do practice, guys. You need to practice. If you don't practice, you can't get it. Just forget about it. You need to practice. It's not one off. If it's one off, everybody will be doing it. You need to practice very well. Okay. Window. Okay. I think. Okay. Let's do it. Let's get to the exciting part of it. All right. Now you can see. Yeah, I think you can my screen. Once you see this thing, we have this because it's not paid for. It can be limited, can be can be a bit disorganized and all of that. But just use it, enjoy it. You can see the container. The other thing I show you guys the first time, and you can change. You can annotation. You can just come to this place and see what you want to do about it. You want to change it to this, you want to change the circle and all of that. That's that about that. And you can make it big, It doesn't have this. Sorry. Oh dear. Um, this background bar. Once you want to move it around, just press your what's it called, your space button down, and it will change. You can see it's cursor now, but to press it down, it change to movement. You can move it around also. Okay, but once this background does not have limitation. Once if I let me say, oh dear. Sorry guys. Yeah, once I enlarge it, the background will be getting bigger. You can see it back. It doesn't have limitation. Don't bother about yourself about that. But this is the container. You can search for container here, and then you can search for container and you get what you want. You can search for whatsoever you want. You can look around and see whatever. You can use there's something we call UML use case also, BPML. These are things. These are just the old stuff. And you can add additional page. I've done some things here, just like the one I used for the first class. This is what I do, and this is what we use. These are the, I'll just do a new one now, but you can do as much as. And these are swim lanes. These are what I've, just once when I'm preparing for this class, I'll just putting this together and just to make it more. But I'll surely do one together, and I will do it together, then you can see where we are. All right. Then okay, the where sorry. Once you have your, okay, don't know, sorry guys. Yeah. Once you have your, this is not the container, just like I said, the container. Once you have, you can import anything you want. You can go around, and then you can bring in activity if you want any activity. You can bring anything you want, but that's that for that. Then we can go to sorry, flowchart, shapes. I don't know, my system is slow. Yeah, this is just template if you want to use one, but I'm coming to this shape. You can just take away this. You can type in whatever. Once you come to this shape, you type whatever you want here. But this depends. I can type this, and you can see this is what I said we want to use, and you can see the tools here already. You can type it. It pops up, and it pops out, and the content. You can see the tags now. But you don't. Depends on what you want to start. Let's say we want to do. If you want to do use case. Yeah, I don't know if whosoever who still remember use case. Use case is just the high level. Let's say, okay, let's do use case of which project should I use now? Let me use one of you guys project. Let's do use case. All right. What we'll do is now use case is this. I'll just I'll just come in here. I'll text. No. Sorry. Basic use case. Now if I want to do use case, I'll use this UML because it's more, you can see itself. UML use case. I'll use use case because I want to write inside it. That one does not require stop or start. What I'll just say is let's say, which project should I use now? Which project? Someone suggest any project. Don't worry, it can be yours so that it will be faster for you. Which project can I remember? Anybody suggest any project? Yeah, okay, let's do it that way. Anybody? GT Bank, good. GT Bank. All right, GT Bank. Now, what do you want to do for GT Bank? Oh yeah, now Banbuyi. What do you want to do? All right, anybody then? I just wanted to bring it back to you guys. What do you want to do? Just suggest a project and what you want us to do. Just one word. I'm not saying you should explain the whole thing. We want to improve their app. Okay, let's say improve GT. Yeah, let's say improve GT app. What you can see now is because it's free. What you want to do is that How do you do it? Start it. You do it as login, right? Or register. You do it as login, and then you can duplicate it. Just Control D. Yeah, what's it? Just Control D would do. I think it's limiting me. Maybe I've been, but just Control D will duplicate this thing. Just Control D. I don't know why. You start the file. I don't want to start anything now because I'm not. Or you just bring another one, and oh god, this thing is gonna give us some. I don't know why this is doing like this. It's want me to okay. Let's see if I can just start trial. It's because it's free. I think I've opened this for like a month or so. Oh god. Share. Oh no. Alright, I think I'll need to use the one I've created before, but let's see what we've created before. Maybe it will allow me to it's not allowing me. I need to use another. But the good thing is that you want to create this container. This is the container. Okay, maybe I should enlarge the screen a bit. And yeah, using something that is free, that's what you get. Yeah, but let's see. In this place now, I'll name GT Bank. You need to title your container or your use case. This is use case now. Then I'll say the new customer. I'll bring that actor. You just come here, see the actor here. I believe you guys can see it now. You just bring the actor, drop it, and you once you drop the actor, once you drop it, you come as actor, you change whatsoever, you name it whatsoever you want to name it. Ademola, anything, you just name it. Then what you now do, you now bring the use case, you bring this one after the other and you put it there. And you type inside of it. Immediately you bring it there, you can type in just like here, you can type whatsoever you want into it. You can type anything you want into it. But one thing you need to understand also is that in use case, in this thing, you start with verb, register, action or action word. You can see register and profile creation. Don't just say bring, I don't know what to say now, that is no, just very action word, what you want to achieve, what you want to do, register. And this is high level, and that's why when we go to the process flow, we'll do it detail, we'll do one after the other. Input first name is one, input last name is one. But in this case now, we are limited now. You can you see that? Then you do this one, new customer, existing customer. What I'm trying to achieve here is that you register and profile creation, profile, help, data and privacy, login, browse product, add to cart, make payment, order confirmation, log out. Very high level. What you guys listed in your, I think the beginning part of what you want to do under your executive summary, these are the major things you want to list here. Do you understand now? These are the major things you want to list here. But it must be an action word, very action, direct. And now if you see here, I say new customer and existing. And that means we don't want, in the case of if a customer is coming back, we now become a customer, a new customer. What I will do here is that I will just join these two guys together. I'll just join them together now, right? I'll join them together. This thing is not allowing me. You just join them together by that association, meaning that if you are a new customer, you start from this up. You start from here. If you are an existing customer, you just your movement start from login. I think let me show you page 2. I think this one, yeah. You can see I join it together, and association, meaning that it's a different thing entirely. I just want to the dotted line differs something else. And that's what I'm trying to show on the slide. Association, this is a sequence one. You just go, everything go. And you can see register and profile. This is the app I want to create. Help and privacy, data, also login. You see the new customer start from log, and you can see now once I become a existing customer, I just start from here. Login, browse the product, make payment, log out. And there are some things also we want to save to the cloud or database. Like my login now, There's something we call, at some point you say save username and password. Once you click on it, it sends it to your database. That's our system. And once you register also, because we want to have your data, we send it to our database. I don't know if it makes sense. Yeah, guys, let's talk. I don't know why this thing is limiting us, but yeah, making sense, right? Oh, good, thank you. Yeah, but that's it. This is an actor. The three components in use case. Three components: the actor, the system, and the database, the storage. Don't forget that three things. The actor. What is the actor? I'm on my GT app. I'm the actor. Customer. App is the container, is the system. Then wherever the information or what API call is the cloud. The backend is what is happening there. Very three direct things. Just remember that, and you guys can create that for yourself. Just what you want to achieve at a very high level. When you are meeting with your stakeholder, Oga, the last time we talked, we said we want to, this is what we want to do. Very high level. Yeah, this is good. The guy is understanding better. What I think you should add. That's where you will now. I'm seeing it better now. This thing might log out. We can just rejoin the same link and then we are good. But before that, let's just. Can you say the three component? Okay, the three component is the actor. The number one is the actor. I'm the one pressing the phone. Actor. You and an actor. Organization can be actor. Actor. Just like actor no dey die for film. The next one is the system or container system. What am I interacting with? And the last one is the backend or storage or database, whichever language comes your end. And it must be action word. Don't forget. If it's not action word, once I see it, I'll just cross it. Except I don't want to be sincere. Alright. Let's see if we can do. But this is you just type the UML in this chat, and in this one it will give you whatever you want. But I think I've opened this one for like a month. But I think maybe that's why it's limiting me, but it should be fine. You guys should be fine since you guys just download or log in yesterday. But you can, if you expire, you can change your email or Gmail and do another one. You keep doing it till you enjoy whatever. That's why you learn, because you don't have to pay. One thing, you don't have to pay now because you are not earning from it, except you are earning from it. But you don't have to pay on this thing. There's some free version. You can use it, and that's it. All the things we use, Figma, everyone has free version. But it's up to you. Then are we good there? Let's allow this thing to roll over. Then we'll join again. Then I'll start from the process map. All right. Thank you. Just you guys. Hope you guys are enjoying it. I just pray. I know I'm doing my best. Yeah. I thought Sarah. Oh, Sarah. Go ahead. Be quick. I thought you have a question. You raise your hand though. Yeah, go ahead. Yes, please. Yeah, before we run out. Alright. What do you want us to do now? Do you want to share your screen or want? Yeah, share before the thing run out. Hope the thing is not logging us now. You need to log in, complete some. I think some people. Adebola, have you done it? If Adebola have done it, I know everybody. I know we are good. Adebola, have you done it? You are struggling. Oh, alright. Maybe what I will do is that. Alright, let's see. Let's work to. Maybe I will register another Gmail and start from the beginning. We can do it together. Oh, she's sharing her screen there. I'm not. Okay, go ahead. Alright. Yes, now new. Yeah, it will load and it will start. This one says Lucid Spark. Alright. Oh, blessing. Alright, I think your call end in under a minute. Okay, let's wait for it to. Let's wait for it to end and then we'll join back so that we'll start afresh. I think we are all good, right? Pardon?